Chapter 28, Daniel. I fire off a text to Lynn, suggesting Oliver ride to school with her so they can go first thing to deliver Kaylee and Andrew's garters, and I can come over before they leave to get the ones Grayson and I are supposed to hand out. Hopefully that will keep Grayson from pushing things anymore. Grayson has made my dating life seem so much less problematic. At least none of the football team cares about who I kiss under the bleachers. My parents are sitting in the living room when I walk in the door. My mom is reading a book while my dad watches some crime drama on TV. I'm home. Oh, good, honey. My mom briefly glances away from her book. Yeah, Colton and the team won their game. Wonderful. She's focused back on her book as she turns the next page. Tomorrow is homecoming. Do you think you'll be there? You know how busy I am at work right now. We're designing that new industrial park on the outside of town. I didn't get home today until after 8. My dad's an architect and usually works long hours. Yes, and I'm on call tomorrow. My mom is a neurosurgeon at the hospital in the next town. Dad, you could come late. And Mom, I thought you were switching with someone else so you could come. I'm too tired to go to a football game after working for over 12 hours. We already came to one of your games. His eyes are still on the TV. It feels like I may as well not be here. That was last year. This year I'm on varsity. Lynn's mom is at all of our games. She doesn't work. I have to be at the hospital early in the morning. If Stella will be there, you don't need us there anyway. My mom gets up to hug me briefly before going to their room. My dad turns the volume on his show up, signaling he's done with this conversation. I head upstairs to my room. I get my homework done and feel restless. I text Lynn. Clabero, you up? Kingston. Yeah, helping my mom finish garters. Clabero, want an extra set of hands? Kingston. Sure. I head next door without bothering to tell my parents, even though I'm leaving the house after 10 on a school night. It's not like they'd notice I was gone anyway. When I get there, Lynn's mom puts me to work. Since I'm not crafty, I mostly hold things in place for Lynn. We work for the next hour until all of the garters are finished. Lynn's mom goes to get hangers so we can hang them up and keep them from getting tangled. What's up? And don't say nothing. You hate crafts. Lynn always knows when something's off with me. My parents won't be at the game tomorrow. They said they've been to one, and that's enough. That was last year. You weren't even on varsity then. I know. I told them as much. It doesn't matter to them. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Mama Kingston will be there, and that's all that matters. Lynn smiles at the name we came up with for her mom growing up. Her mom comes back, and we finish up with the garters. Now we only have Amelia's mom. I'm so excited that Amelia is going to homecoming and wanted a mom this year. I haven't got to make one since you were little, and that one was so small it was more of a garter than a mom. Mama Kingston picks out the material she wants. It was still annoying. I don't see how all of those girls walk around with those giant mums all day. Lynn shivers like the thought is abhorrent to her. I'd much rather have a garter on my arm than a mum pulling at my shirt. Not everyone prioritizes comfort over absolutely everything else. I nudge her with my elbow. They should. The idea of a bigger mum making you more popular is ridiculous. Like wearing a dress you can't sit in because it makes you look good. There are plenty of dresses you can sit in. It's not like any male can tell the difference from one dress to another. You never pay attention to what girls wear. Well, I start, then glance at Lynn's mom. Okay, you pay some attention to what they're wearing, but they could still find things to wear that look hot that aren't super uncomfortable. I mean, softball pants aren't uncomfortable. Lynn raises her eyebrows at the last statement. She's referencing having to go with us to watch the softball team play last year. We might have spent a significant portion of the game focused on the benefits of softball pants instead of the score of the game. I'm sure they're as comfortable as baseball pants or football pants, I say. She can say what she wants about our conversation during softball games, but she isn't any better during football or baseball games. At least I keep up with what's happening on the field as well. Lynn sticks her tongue out at me. What are you two talking about? Mama Kingston asked. And what does it have to do with mums? Nothing important, and it has nothing to do with mums, Lynn says, and we go back to work helping with the mum. It's a little after midnight by the time we finish with everything. Mama Kingston hugs me and thanks me for my help. She tells Lynn to see me home and tells us both goodnight. So you want to talk about it or hang out and not talk about it? Lynn asks after we hear her parents' bedroom door shut. Not really. There isn't anything more to tell you. And as much as I'd like to hang out, I'm pretty sure your parents wouldn't be happy about us staying up even later on a school night. I'm sure my mom knows something is up. They'd understand if you wanted to hang out for a bit and crash in y'all's room. We don't technically have a room, but one of the guest rooms is full of our stuff and where we stay when we crash at Lynn's. It's the night's unofficial room, and it has 2 bunk beds in there from back when we all stayed over more frequently. Honestly, I feel better after being over here with y'all. I'm good now, I try to reassure her. You sure? We could always go stay in the castle, or if you want heat and air, we could go to the guest house. We could always hang out in my room if you want to be as quiet as a church mouse. I can pull out the trundle bed that Kelly sleeps on when she stays over. It's sounding like you're the one wanting me to stay. And why do we have to be so quiet in the house? Xander already went to bed and he needs his beauty sleep. You know what he's like when he gets woken up. Lynn can say what she wants about Xander being a bear when he gets woken up, but she's not exactly a morning person either. Fair point. How about we head to your room? We can hang out for a bit, then go to bed. Tomorrow will be a long day, and we don't need to be up all hours of the night. I mostly agree because I think Lynn is offering because of my parents, but also because she doesn't want to be alone. With her panic attack yesterday, I'm a bit worried about her. She seemed fine today, but she was fine yesterday until she wasn't. I go to the night's room and get ready for bed, then head upstairs to Lynn's room. She's in her fuzzy pajamas and an oversized hoodie she stole from one of her uncles when they moved after college. I help her pull out the trundle bed for me to sleep on. I turn the light off and we get settled into our respective beds. We talk about nothing in particular for a while making sure to keep our voices down so we don't wake up any of her brothers.